Happy Thanksgiving, a time where, well, we eat through everything. I ate a lot today, didn't expect to upload. I came home and I decided, looking for cheap, reliable, and fast AMT, make sure to check out dvdj.com. Link in this first link in the description. Make sure to use my discount code for 10% off all your orders. Also, they have a 12-0 service that you can use, which is also pretty fire. So yeah, check that out. All right, bye. I will upload for you guys. How's everybody doing today? Welcome back to another video. Do you want a team like me? As you can see, I have the greatest team of all time. Diamond Rose, Diamond Kobe, Diamond Paul George, Diamond Giannis, Galaxy Opal, sexy ass, big ass biceps, David Robinson. Don't forget about Pink Diamond Lillard, Pink Diamond Levine, Diamond Doncic, Diamond, you know what I'm saying? Enough talking, you feel me? Welcome back to another video, ladies and gentlemen. They just dropped a lot of new content. I'm going to be showing you guys some of the best freaking locker codes of this week. Now, this is the most amount. I'm somewhere between 9 and 10. I'm pretty sure it's 10. It might be 9. If it's 9, I know. My title is still going to say 10. Before we get into this week's Snipe filter, I'm just going to talk a little bit. You might want to skip like a minute or two if you don't want to hear me talk. I'm going to be real. But basically, ladies and gentlemen, I was looking through my YouTube stats the other day. I noticed about 87% of people who watch my videos are actually not subscribed, which I kind of looked at like, what the hell? How are this many people watching my videos and are not subscribed? So listen, if you're watching my videos, if you're watching this video and you're not subscribed, do me a hot favor and subscribe to the channel. We're trying to make it big out here and a sub goes a long way. So do me a favor, subscribe. It's easy and it's free. It's that simple. It's easy, you feel me? Let's get right into this, ladies and gentlemen. This quick Snipe filter video. These are going to be, I'm not including yesterday's content because I didn't really look at Snipe filters for yesterday's content, but this is all the content leading up to yesterday. So I believe last time there was content was Monday, or was it Tuesday? It was Monday, I believe, because Dynamic Duels were Tuesday. So let's get right into this, boys. So the first one, you're going to want to make the Spotlight Dwight Howard, basically, wherever that is. There it is, Spotlight Dwight Howard. You're going to make the max bid 100,000 MT. You're going to make the minimum buy 500, and you're going to make the max buy about 800. You can go a little higher, a little less, it's fine. About 800. You're just going to buy anything that pops up. Obviously some cards, for instance this Gortat. If you buy anything that comes up, you're gonna make profit. Anywhere between 500 and 800 MT is where you're gonna make a decent amount of profit. Some of these cards obviously do go for a little more. The Shamir Nelson also I think goes for a little more sometimes. You could easily make some good MT on that. I would say make them, so like I said, make the max buy about, I'd say 800 is the best bet for you. Even 500 if you really want to make that a little more MT, because it is a little tough. That's just quick MT. People love putting up these sapphires for 500 MT. Like that's easy money, you know what I'm saying? That's like nothing. So obviously the really only cards you're going to be going for, like that Jameer Nelson, that Marcin Gortat, and that's really it. There's not really other cards that you're going to want to go for. And it's pretty simple. Obviously this is a pretty good Spotlight Dwight Howard. Sometimes also, you never know, they could pop up with other cards. For instance, some of the rubies do go for a decent amount, and obviously if you get lucky they might put up a diamond or two up here, you know what I'm saying? You never know with these types of Snipe filters. That's why it's good to just keep your options up. It's not like you're making the color sapphire, you're keeping it at all. So you never know if someone puts up a ruby, someone puts up a diamond, I don't know, boys, you never know. Amethyst, you're gonna make MT regardless, whatever you buy. The next one has kind of something to do with that Spotlight Dwight Howard. It's actually this Hidu Turkey Glue. You're gonna want to make the max bid 100,000 MT. Now there are two ways to make MT off this. That's why I'm kind of counting this as a like a two-part Snipe filter. So the first way, obviously, you're just normally buying it. You want to make this about 7.5K. I think it actually dropped a little bit, so I put it at around 7,000 MT. And you're gonna make the most amount of MT like that. Okay, never mind, bro. His price dropped since I made these notes for this video. You're gonna make about 6,000 MT, and that's how you're gonna make automatic amount of MT. This card in particular, also another way of doing this is actually going ahead, buying the cheapest version, and then just evolving the card. You could make a solid like 30,000 MT just from evolving this emerald into a ruby. I'm telling you, bro, it's easy MT. You make tons of MT evolving it, and it's actually not even that hard to evolve as well. This Hinu is not that bad to evolve. Like, he's pretty easy. Next thing you're gonna do, you're gonna go coaches. This is the next one. You're gonna make the color diamond. You could also do this with amethyst, but obviously it's gonna be different prices. You're gonna make the minimum buy 500. You're gonna wanna make this about 8,000 MT, I'd say, is around where you're gonna wanna make it. You can make a ton of MT on coaches. I kind of explained this in the last video, but basically because you can't make MT off badges anymore, there's no badges on the auction house anymore. People want ways to make their team better by literally just buying things off the auction house, and coaches is really the only other way to do that. That's why coaches is the best bet on to make a quick amount of MT. You could do the same thing with amethyst. You're gonna make a profit no matter what. You can make it a little higher just so you could see some of the cards up there. Some people do like that. It's all about preference. I like it where if you just buy, you get. So I'd say around 8,000 MT. Maybe make it around something. They are pretty expensive, these coaches these days. They do go for a decent amount of MT. You can make tons of MT, bro. There is not much competition on this Snipe filter. That's what makes this Snipe filter super duper elite. Coaches that you're gonna look out for, obviously all the diamond coaches go for a decent amount. I know D'Antoni goes for a decent amount. I'm pretty sure what's his name goes for a decent amount as well. If I'm wrong, Nick Nurse goes for a good amount. I think Mike Malone might go for something too. The amethyst and diamond coaches, obviously I think every single diamond coach goes for a good amount, but the ones that you're gonna want to go for are the diamond coaches, and then I'd say Mike D'Antoni is one because he has good stats that go up. Like, I used to use him last year. The next one is 100,000 MT. This is my favorite Snipe filter in the game. It's literally the most profitable, it's the most consistent. Minimum buy, you're gonna make this 600, and you're literally just gonna buy every single thing that comes up, ladies and gentlemen. It's that simple, bro. This could either make you quick, fast MT, or it could make you millions of trillions of MT. Like, look, this is a quick snipe. Like, of course we missed that snipe, unfortunately, because I am not fast enough. But bro, I'm telling you, dude, this Snipe filter is that easy. You're just gonna wanna literally buy every single card that comes up. Like I said, you're either making tons of MT or you're making a decent amount of MT. It's really no in between. It's just a huge W, bro. Like, look, if I can get this card, I just made MT. Let's just go real quick. I'm just gonna show you guys pretty basically how much MT we make, because some of these, they be going for a good amount. So I think his name is Theo Pinson. As you can see, he's going for around 800,000 MT. We got him for 500. Boom, that is a quick profit of around 300, 250 MT. It's that easy, bro. This is the most consistent sniper. You saw, we got snipes twice out of those, like bro, it's so easy. This Snipe filter, I literally love it. Like I said, most consistent and most easiest to use. Let's get right into the next one. So the next one is actually this silver Snipe filter. It's just a Snipe filter that I've always used. You're gonna want to make the max bid 100,000 MT. I don't know if I really want to explain why silver Snipe filters are so good. Silver Snipe filters are amazing because this year, obviously, and the year before, so the silvers just go for a ton of MT this year. I'll make it like 1.5k. Silvers just go for a ton of MT this year. It's kind of crazy. People love buying them. People need them in order to get collector level, and not only collector level, but also their tokens up, because they're like the main thing when it comes to 2018-2019 collection. And it's super duper simple, boys. This is a super duper Snipe filter that you guys want to try out and get. And yeah, let's get right on to the next one. The next one is actually this home jerseys one. This Snipe filter is going to help with collector level, and it's also going to help with just making quick MT. You want to make the max bid 100,000 MT. You're going to make the minimum buy 250 MT, and you're going to make the max buy about 400. And yeah, it's super duper simple. You're just going to buy everything that comes up, put them up for a bid. If you need more collector level, I've literally said this in the video, jerseys help a ton. As you can see, my collector level is actually really high, and I'm pretty sure I have almost every single jersey in the game. If I really go check this out, as you see, I have almost every single historic jersey in the game. I'm actually missing one, and that is this Mavericks Classic fucking 11 of 14, and 2 of these Thunder/Sonics jerseys. And then I basically have every single jersey in the game. I'm pretty sure I have every single, I have every single jersey in the game. As you can see, this actually helps you get some solid cards. This helps get evolution more Pete. And the same thing with logos, this helps as well. But like I said, this is about jerseys, and it's just super duper sick. You get some decent tokens as well from this, and just some decent rewards. So yeah. Yeah guys, if you guys enjoyed the video, if this helped you in any way, shape, or form, make sure to smash the like button, subscribe if you're new. Do me a favor, boys, in the outro of my videos, there's this song that my boy is playing. The link is in the description. I want you guys to go check that out and subscribe. He will be really, really thankful for it. Think of it as like a Thanksgiving present for me. Tell him Leg sent you, and I will love you forever. So yeah, go comment on that. Link in the description. Have you done it yet? If you haven't paused the video and done it, you're a fake fan, low key. Yeah, like the video, subscribe for new, turn on post notifications. I will see you guys later. Peace.
To the bad bitch and she left me. Bye. Now she broke cause she pregnant. Little bitch so she curved me. But all she did was encourage the fact that she was unworthy. I took the gas to overcome the past. Over these Benjamins I lost a lot of friends. It was all work, make them more envy. I've been boiling out since the purse pennies. Cause
don't wanna love no more. No. Don't wanna trust no more.